Namaste. Welcome, my beautiful beings of light. Happy Saturday. I'm back with a message. Oh man. I love you all. These are just messages which I will just be channeling from the divine. I'm very thankful for another day. I'm very thankful to my Father. I'm very thankful for my guides, my angels, my ancestors, my galactic family. I am forever thankful for my archangels, my ascended masters, my deities, my fairies, my spirit animals who are always, always, always with me, who are always protecting me. I'm very, very thankful, especially to the Most High, my Father, for every single day, every single moment of my life, for the breath that I take, for the heart that I have, for the roof over my head, for the clothes on my back, for the sounds in my ear, for the taste buds in my mouth, for the sight that I see, for the touch from my hands, from my feet. Very thankful. We tend to forget to thank God every single day, every single moment of our lives. For He is the creator of everything, and He is the creator of all. Many chose to turn their back on God. I kept hearing last night in my conscious spirit was telling me, those who are hurting humanity, I see you. Those priests, you priests who are hurting children, I see you. It's like so loud and clear, and I'm like, those who are doing things hidden, don't think that you're not being seen. Don't think that you could do things in the dark and think that I don't see you. I see you. I see everything you do. And I will expose you. Your day is already here. Your day is counted. You were given a chance to speak the truth, to stop doing what you were doing. But instead, you chose your life. You chose darkness over God. You chose darkness over God. You chose darkness over God. That wasn't God's intentions for us to be on this planet. When God created everything, He created it from a space of love. He created everything in His spirit. He created everything alive. Even if it's a simple stone, simple rock. This rock has energy. This rock is alive. This water is alive. You have to give thanks to the water. You have to bless the water. You have to thank God for the water. I'll take some right now. It's healing. It's healing. It cleanses. When you're dirty, what you do, you take a bath, right? It cleanses you, right? When you're thirsty and you drink, it cleanses you. It was just that God was speaking very loudly. He's tired. He is very, very tired, and you guys just keep going. He's a forgiving God. He is a forgiving God. We are not perfect. We came here to learn from each other. Many go to church, but many talk about their friends, their family. When you really are connected to God, there's no gossip. There's no lies. There is no backstabbing. There's no hurt. There's no pain. There's no trickery. You become one with the Most High. You see Lord Shiva. You see Buddha always inside. Jesus was always inside. He worshiped God, his Father. He bowed down to no man. He bowed down to no man. So why are we hurting each other? How come? For fame? The gig is up. The gig is completely up. No more hurting his children. No more hiding. No more doing hitting rocks, under hitting mines, under hitting tunnels, whatever you guys are doing. Whatever. You are all going to face whatever you put out. I read this book, the Hindu teachings, and it's another way of teaching. It's another form of spirituality. It's a more connection to who God really is. It's another teaching of who God really is. And how he touched different cultures and different ways of teaching, but it's always the same. It's always the same. It's always the same creator. Always. whether it's the Quran, whether it's the King James Bible, whether it's the Catholic Bible, the Christian Bible, whether it is the Islam, Muslim, whatever cultures, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, Hebrew, Africa, Spain, England, Rome, Yugoslavia, Dubai, it's always the same. It's only one creator. You don't have to go to a church to know God personally. I used to think by going to a temple, I'm receiving the message of the Most High. This is my belief. This was my thinking. I'm not putting anything on anyone. I learned that's not the way. And I learned that was not the way. They try to stop me from speaking the truth. Can't do that. Can't do that to a messenger of the Most High. I will always speak my truth. By listening to another person, I was going outside of the Most High. I wasn't really receiving, to me, the message. When everything was going on in my life, when I felt like my whole life was spiraling out of control, I didn't know what was going on in my life. I had no idea. But I always believed, I always talked to God personally, one-on-one. I never knew about meditation until I got into it. Yes, my niece gave me that first step. Yes, she did. I give her credit for that. There was a time when I had a second car accident in February of 2019. I said, something gotta give. I said, something's not right. There was a force. I felt a force. Then I learned. When I started meditating and I started to go within, just cleansing and clearing and doing all of my healing, it took steps. It took steps. It took time. I never rushed the process because I never knew what I was. I know I was meditating. I know I was going within. I know I was trying to heal wounds. Until February 2020, the day that I saw a spirit, that white, beautiful light just comes channeled into my being. I dropped down to my knees. I said, I'm done. I will never lie. I will never cheat. I will never do anything against you, my Father. I will be faithful. And from that day forward, I have healed and I learned and I invested in my healing. I was guided by spirits, my spirit team, in which I adored so much, in which I give thanks to every single day of my life, in which I will forever give thanks to every single day of my life. Many thought I was crazy. Many thought that what is she talking about? Friends and family. I was telling them about my journey. Many looked at me, and I know many laughed at me. I know that. But I didn't care, and I don't care. Because at one time of my life, I was there. But I knew I had to get away from those people. I knew I had to find my own way, find my own path. And it was not in a temple. And it was not in another man or another woman. It came from in here. It came from the heart. It came from the love, the true unconditional love of my Divine Father. I learned along the way who were my ancestors. I was always asking questions, and I was always giving visions, and I was always getting dreams, and I would ask questions. Not my ego. It never came from my ego. I knew I was a galactic being. I always knew. Ever since I was a child, I always knew I was taken on a ship. And I always used to think, was it a dream or was it, and I always knew it was real, but when I would bring this to therapists, they would say, don't say that because they may think that you're crazy. Galactic beings are real. Okay? And I learned. And I continuously learned. I don't stop. I do not stop learning. It is the best gift that we could give to ourselves in order to expand our minds, in order to expand creatively, expand our hearts. So that way we are aware of who we truly are. Yes, we go. Yes, it hasn't been easy. Yes, it hasn't been easy. I'm going to tell you, it has not been easy. But was it easy for Jesus? He fought battles as well, spiritual battles. Many don't see the battles we face when you're asleep. We had to go through this darkness. And I always say, I walk through the shadow, as I walk through the shadows of death, I fear no evil. And we walk through the shadow of death every single day outside in this world. If you're not connected, if you are awakened, you see. If you're not awakened, you will not see. They put the veil on us so we won't be able to view the corruption, the hurt, this enslavement, the sex trafficking that they have been doing to our children, to our families, to our friends. For power and control. But when you spiritually are awakened, oh boy, you don't even know you're sleeping with the enemy. You have no idea who you're sleeping with when you are asleep. But when you're awoken, God shows you exactly who that person next to you is. Exactly. I have no idea the amount of people who were my teachers. They were my teachers. They taught me lessons. They were shadow aspects of myself from this lifetime and past lifetimes. I do not hold any anger or any grudge against anyone. I say thank you. You exposed yourself. Thank you. I learned my lesson. Thank you. I have unconditional love for myself because I gave that power away to people before. I didn't value myself. But now ain't nobody. There will be nobody that could ever come to me again and lie to me or use me or abuse me. No, I have that gift of discernment. I know who you are. I know exactly. I read your energy. I know exactly who you are. I could see you a mile away coming. You will never get that close to me. No. Two different levels of vibrations, high vibe and low vibe. Two different worlds. There's two different worlds. But we are all one. We are all one. You got to know who you are. You got to be thankful and not angry for those people who have taught you lessons. My jaw was fractured. I never wanted anyone to attack that person who broke my jaw. Okay? Gave me several black eyes, broken ribs. I always forgave that person. Is that person here? No. No, that person is not on this planet. But that wasn't my doing. That was God's will. Anyone who does anything to anyone, just know that the law of karma, the law of the universe, what goes around always comes back around. It doesn't matter how many years you try to hide that crime, you try to hide that body. That energy is still alive. That energy is still around. That energy needs to find peace. That energy wants justice for the life that someone took from them. That child. That you took. Is still not at peace. These souls, there are commandments, that there were laws that God gave to Moses to give to his people. God is a forgiving God. Whatever you did, you have to find peace within your own soul. Release that guilt. Try to rebirth a new you. Stop. Stop, because God sees everything you're doing. This shift is different. Could no longer tolerate it's no more. As soon as you commit a crime, that's as soon as you will get, it will be revealed. I just had to come out and say this because Spirit he kept nudging. It was like last night, it was like he kept telling me a lot of things that people were doing. And and what they were doing, they think God is not watching them. But God sees everything you're seeing, you're doing. He's telling me he sees every little thing that you guys are doing. And don't think it's going to go unnoticed. It's just going to be kept quiet. No. There are children involved. There's children. There's innocent people being violated. Innocent people dying in jail, innocent people that are in jail, innocent people who are being sacrificed, innocent children. The ancestors are awakened. They are here. And they're fighting this spiritual battle as with the ones whose vessels are here. Like this vessel right here. You may not see the ancestors in their vessels, but they are here. They are all over. They're spirits. Spirits never die. Don't think just because you buried your loved one that they're not with you. That's a misconception. Everything is spirit. You just gotta talk to them. Bring them their food, their favorite food, to the altar, to their shrine, whatever you do for your loved ones. Keep their spirits alive. They're here to help you. They're here to guide you. They want you to heal. They want you to stop. They've crossed over. Many, some are lost, but they will cross over. Don't fear death. Don't fear anything or anyone. Heal. Just heal. Heal your heart. This is your portal. This is your way. This is God's space. God don't hurt no one. We just have to learn how to heal our wounds, our generational curses, and liberate ourselves from this programmed mind that was implanted thousands of years. The war is over. It will be over. It's gonna take time. But the process is happening at this moment. And you have a choice. You either choose God or you choose the material world. And if you don't choose, then you already made your choice. You made your choice. And remember, when you choose God, you don't hurt, you don't lie, you don't cheat. You turn your whole self over. You release everything that is not for good for you. It's time to release and rebirth a new you. It takes time. It's not easy. But you're able to do it. You have to find love for yourself first. You have to heal you, your inner child. That child that was neglected. You have to heal that baby who was frightened, who was fragmented from childhood and even past lives. I love you guys. I always want the best for each and every one of you. I swear, I never wanted anybody to hurt. Always wanted everybody to love each other. And I still always want the best for everyone. Seek within yourself unconditional love. Heal your pains. Without these pains, we wouldn't awaken. Without these traumas, we wouldn't awaken. So thank them. Thank them without any attachments to them. Learn who you truly are. Seek and you shall find. Ask and it will be answered. Ask the Most High. For He is waiting for you. Namaste. I love you all. Have a blessed day. It's time to shine, even though it's cold outside, you know. And it's a beautiful day. After all, this weather doesn't stop anybody. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let anybody stop you from shining. Don't ever, ever let anybody take control of your life. If you're weird, embrace your weirdness. Who cares? God loves weirdness. Namaste. Love you. Have a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. I may come back and do a reading. I don't know. It's just like the energy is like very heavy at this time. But if I feel like up to it and if I'm guided to, I will. I work with spirit. So when I am guided to do a reading, I will do it. I love you guys. Don't forget to always expand your minds. Learn. Namaste. Bye. If you want to donate to my channel, please don't forget. The information will be down below. And I put my P.O. box there just in case anybody wants to donate something to my channel. I'm very grateful for everything. Everything will be returned back tenfold. Spirit, manifest a beautiful life for yourself. Manifest healing. Manifest your unconditional love for yourself first. So that way you're able to help others. Namaste. Bye.